heels on my tippies. Don't say ain't Gabbana, that's on my titties. How me bet. Hey, PSO Job, it's Nakia Mornè, the one who says today. You already know. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's another PSO podcast episode. Let's get into it. And yeah, let's not delay greatness. So yeah, let's just speak on today. It's just really me hyping myself the fuck up and knowing exactly who I am and exactly who you're not. Okay? So now, but seriously, you cannot sell me dreams. You cannot sell me illusions. I see straight through the bullshit. I see straight through the mask that people try to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're an imposter, and I know that, and that's what really has you mad, is because you know that you cannot lie to me, steal from me. Like, you can't come into my life with no negative energy, no ulterior motives or hidden agenda, because I already know what the fuck you're on. I already can smell the bullshit on you. You feel me? So you gotta back up. You gotta back up. And you know, like, I'm really nice and I meet everyone with kindness, but you can also, your head can meet this motherfucking sword with brute force off with your head if you want to play games. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I tell my soldiers to step and they listen attentively. Okay? They follow suit. They stand the fuck up. I'm heavily protected, and I thank God for that, because before bullshit even reaches my door, God has already handled it. Okay? God is like, she don't need that in her life. You know what I'm saying? That won't benefit her. So I'm going to go ahead and handle it before it even reaches her. Because God sees everything that I don't. And I don't need to see. I already know that you flaw. I already know that you pussy. I already know that you're not for me. That you don't have the right energy to even walk into my life. And we have energetic boundaries here. Like, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Energy is real. The energy transfer is real. You can really attach yourself to someone else's karma just by being around them and allowing them into your life. Like, say somebody is, you know, doing people wrong, and you're around them and you're enabling them to still sit in that behavior. You know what I'm saying? You now take on that karma with them, because you're just as bad. You know what I'm saying? You're not holding them accountable. And holding people accountable is not fussing at them and arguing, you know what I'm saying, and yelling and all that. I don't gotta raise my voice. I raise my standards. So therefore, holding someone accountable that you love through love is just telling them the truth, and that's it. But I don't have to yell and shit at my person and argue with them, you know, to hold them accountable. That's not real accountability. Like, that's real toxic. Okay, period. Like, we're not going to be fussing all day and not getting anywhere. So, anywho, I just know that people be hating. They do. But one thing about it is, the lack in you will never steal my light. Don't let the lack of others steal your light. Because what other people lack, they'll want to steal from you. You can't. Okay? Won't work. Because, like I said, I'm heavily protected. Like, and I'm just really powerful. I'm really powerful. Like, my energy is so different. God only had one seed when making me, and I bloomed and grew oh so beautifully into this world, and there is no duplicate. There is no duplicating Nakia Mornè. Okay, period. I'm real powerful, real legend, real raw. You know what I'm saying? Real different. And that I stand on, and nobody could tell me otherwise. Because when I walk into the room, I shift energy. I really arrive with real love, with authenticity, with real kindness, with genuine intentions in every room I walk in. Real nurturing spirit. I nurture everything around me. I water it, and that's why it grows. Everything I touch turns to gold. Like, I'm really that. No facade. And I step like that every day. In every room I walk into, I come and I step in as me, so everything is consistent. So that's what I'm saying. You could tell lies, you could speak on me and be jealous and all that, and try to manipulate other people to not fuck with me, and it would never work. Because your opinion, your lies will never hold weight to my truth. And my truth, I step in, I walk in, and I speak every day, all the time, 24/7. No days off of this real nigga shit. You feel me? You can't be a real nigga today and be a fake ass motherfucker tomorrow. No, you been fake. You feel me? If you're a real nigga, you a real nigga at all times. You don't do and engage in fake shit. You feel me? And it can't be taught. It's just in you or it's not. You feel me? So yeah, like, what we really talking about? And the reason why people don't like people to be around me, say you was with niggas that lied to you and all that, and they always tried to like just manipulate you and all that. They don't like that you hang around me now because they know that I can see through them, and you now hanging around me will be able to see through them as well. You feel me? And so now it's kind of like, damn, like, they can't play you like no damn puppet no more. When you walk with me, you now walk with God and his angel, and it only can get better from here, on my soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm the relationship that God brought you to actually walk to your best self. And it's a journey of it's a journey of self-improvement. And what is more beautiful than that? You know, a love that actually helps you ascend in life and evolve. That's beautiful. Like, because there's a lot of people who are in dead-end stalemate connections where it goes nowhere. It's same shit, different day type of shit. And that is boring. It's dull. It's bland, like food with no seasoning, bitch. We throw that shit away. I don't want that. Where is the love in that? You didn't even stick your foot in it. You didn't even try. You didn't even put your best foot forward. You feel me? You didn't even put your all into it. Like, no. You can't half-ass love me. You cannot half-ass with me. And I don't half-ass love people. So, it's just like, yeah. And I'm not, any nigga around me, I'm putting them on game. You feel me? I'm not going to have no nigga blind around me. I'm not leading my niggas blind. You feel me? Like, we all going to know what's up. And we gonna be heavily protected. If you around me, you know. You feel me? So that's just what it is. You can't play over here, and I mean that. But yeah, I have a vibe that's felt. I get attention, and I don't even have to speak. You know what I'm saying? I try to pay attention. Attention paid me. Period. Like, I shift the energy in every room. I think I already said that, but it's true. And the aroma, it's different. You know what I'm saying? You've never felt what I bring to the table until I sat down at it. Period. Because there's no one else who can bring what I bring to the table. And that is a gift. That is why I am myself. Because when you're yourself, you actually can stand out for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta manipulate and be a pick-me. Oh, choose me, and try to pillow talk and all this weird shit to try and get someone to fuck me. Either you fuck with me or you don't. And either way, I'm still gonna be straight. Period. And never let no one get too comfortable. Okay, you're gonna have to get uncomfortable because you have been fired. Okay? I don't give a fuck. Better not get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Or whatever Future said. Because real shit, because at the end of the day, spot revoked. It could be today where I tell yo bitch just to get the fuck on. You have been evicted. Get the fuck out. Period. Because this is my life. Like, I don't know why people think that they are obligated or entitled to your energy. You are not, baby. You are not. And if I need to remind you, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick to kick a bitch out at this point in my life, because not everyone is meant to go with you to where God is taking you. I've said this before. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just lessons. They're not lifelines. Okay? You need to stop taking trash with you because it's blocking your treasure. Your hands is too full of trash that you could never receive your treasure. That's fucked up. And loyalty is not sticking beside somebody who does you wrong, who brings you no peace. You know what I'm saying? Who brings you no real love, who really doesn't benefit your life and where you're going. How do they add to your vision? How do they fit the fucking picture that you see for yourself? If they don't fit it, crop them the fuck out. Like, think long term, longevity. Do they serve that? Be for real. Be fucking for real with yourself. Be real with yourself for once in your life. Be real with the people around you. Like, get your company right. But yeah, like, that's not loyalty, sticking beside somebody who's no good for you. That's stupidity. That's low self-esteem, and that's a disrespect to yourself. You know what I'm saying? you cannot choose other people over yourself and expect for you to attract the right people. Like, no, you'll attract people that will take advantage of you and your kindness. You know what I'm saying? It comes to a point where your kindness does become your weakness because you just allow people to play upon it. You're not bad at setting boundaries. You've just been taught that it's easier to people please and serve others and run to others' needs. No. They need to take care of themselves, especially if you're a grown motherfucking human being. You're a grown adult, then act like it. Because I'm not here to take care of everyone. I'm not. I'm only assigned to the people that God has assigned me to. Other than that, I can't be sitting around taking care of grown-ass adults. That just leaves them crippled. When they're meant to walk. God birthed us. If they got 2 legs, they need to learn how to use them. And not just try to climb on your back and piggyback off of you. Because what does that do for them? That doesn't strengthen them. You know? That doesn't allow them to learn about themselves and grow and evolve and gain any real knowledge or wisdom or growth. It's cutoff season. You're gonna have to get the fuck on. Okay, period. And stuck with who? Stuck where? Bitch. I don't see no glue. The fuck? I don't know you. People don't realize that it's really that simple. Sometimes the only solution is walking the fuck away and saying, I don't want this for myself no more. I'm worth more. I know there's more out there, and the reason why God brought me into your life was to show you that there is more out there for you. You thought love was just always going to be pain, bad endings, and things of that nature. But no, when I walked into your life, you actually felt real love. You actually felt cared for. You actually felt seen. You actually felt understood. You actually felt like, oh wow, I can be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And you may have ran away, but to what? You ran back to what? Your old toxic ways, old toxic people, what you're used to that only hurt you? No. And that's why you're hitting a brick wall every time. That's why you never really evolve or grow, and you always get the same result, because you run towards the same thing because you're scared of stepping into something new. New territory will birth and breed a better you. Step. Don't be scared. Or be scared and still do it and be brave. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, that's why God places me in people's lives, and I now know my role in people's lives is to show them something different. And some people will run away from it and not accept it or accept me because I'm something new. I'm something they've never seen. I'm something they've never felt. And it can be scary, you know, for someone who rather just play it safe. I'm not safe. I'm not something safe. I'm something real. I'm something that will help you evolve and grow. And I'm something that only comes around once in a lifetime. So if you miss out, there is no rerun. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a show that you can get twice. You know what I'm saying? You got to catch it while it's live or miss out. And so, yeah, like sometimes the only solution is walking away, choosing your peace instead of trying to prove a point. Like I said, real strength is in walking away and elevating. You know what I'm saying? Where it's easier to just stay in something that you're familiar with, that's the easy way out. And it really only stresses you the fuck out. You're dissatisfied. It's distasteful. It's like, no. Where's the fun in that? There's like, you already know what's going to happen. That's the thing. You already know what's going to happen in those situations that you're familiar with. You already know what's going to happen with what you've always did. You know what I'm saying? So that it gets boring. I want something new that invites an adventure, that invites in, you know, something that I can learn. Like, I can learn new things with this person. That's what I'm in your life for. Because it's time to gain some new knowledge, time to gain a better you. And it's time to really gain something that you deserve. Real love. So yeah, everyone that I've given real love to ran from it because they weren't ready. So I'm just ready for someone who is ready to face me with a brave heart as I face them with my brave heart. Ready, willing, open, and excited for the new journey ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? To face our fears together and to evolve, you know what I'm saying, with God on our side. I mean, where could we really go wrong here? Like, this is designed by God. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's only going to flourish. So, but that's why I can't have dead weight around me. You know, there's no need to water a fake flower. It will never grow. It's fake. It's dead already. It was never really alive. The fuck? There's a lot of empty vessels that people surround themselves with. You know what I'm saying? They're not even tapped into their spirit or their soul. They're just flesh walking around. They're empty. Like, what the ew. I don't want that around me. Why would I want to be surrounded by dead people? I would just go sit in a graveyard. The fuck? If I wanted to. Like, that's basically what you're doing. You're basically just sitting around people that are best for keeping you stagnant, stuck, and still. So, I don't want that in my life. There's a lot of people too, like, you should have just kept walking past the ass. They should have been a stranger. They should have been a stranger. And stranger danger, you shouldn't even have spoken to their ass. Because now you created a soul tie with someone that means you no good. They're poison to your soul. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, maybe you did need the karmic lesson, because a lot of people, some relationships are just karmic in nature. It's just a lesson. A hard lesson in life that you needed, because in your past life you obviously didn't learn it. So in this lifetime you had to relearn it, and this was the person that you could learn it through. But that's it. That's all they serve as, is a lesson. But at the end of the day, don't let loneliness get the best of you, where you just accept whatever is available. That's like going into the store, you real hungry, you know, your stomach is on E, and you see just the most unhealthiest of options, and you pick it. You say, oh, I want that, you know, I want the candy, I want the motherfucking chips, and all of this stuff, when there's fruit and veggies on the next aisle. You just wanted to settle because that was the first thing that you saw. No, don't choose what's unhealthy for you just because it's available. Treat your mind, your body, and your spirit right. And that comes with choosing the right people to do life with. They can either be an addition or a distraction. They can either be healthy for you or bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful, man. Real intentional with where you place your energy and who you place it in. You know what I'm saying? You just can't give everyone a key to your door. Period. Would you give everyone a house key to your house that you meet? No. So don't give everyone a damn key to your heart or to your life and access to you when it comes to your energy, you know? Yeah. So I just say, like, don't let instant gratification be your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, if you're in the desert, you may see a puddle and settle for the puddle, when if you would have walked just a little further, you would have seen there was a whole lake there for you. But you sat and you settled for that puddle because it was easier. You didn't want to have to walk a few extra miles. You were lazy and you wanted instant gratification. You acted on impulse. And that's where you fuck up at. That's where you fuck up at. There is power in patience. I try to tell people that there's power in patience. Be patient so you can receive your blessing. If you cannot be patient, you will not receive your blessings, because blessings do not come on your timing. They come on God's timing. Amen. Can I get an amen in the church? Okay, period. And so, yes, God will make you wait. God will see, are you really ready? Will you really choose yourself this time? Will you really choose your blessing when it presents itself? Or are you still stuck in your old ways? And will you overlook your blessing just to stay comfortable? just to appease others, just to play it safe. Like, and then too, it's like, you don't want no microwave blessing. Would you put would you put a frozen pizza in the microwave? Fuck no. Because it would come out disgusting, mushy, and undercooked. You don't want an undercooked blessing. It won't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? But when you put it in the oven, you will really allow it to take its time to cook, to prepare the meal. You'll have a fully cooked, full course, good meal. And that's what God is trying to give you. God don't want to give you your blessings undercooked. You know what I'm saying? So it may take a little longer, but it's going to be done right. You're going to receive it in full. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's slow, it doesn't mean that it ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So a delay is not denied. And sometimes it's not even a delay. It's just realignment. You know what I'm saying? God's putting you in a different position. And it's a detour. It's a detour, not a delay. It's a detour. We got to take you a new way, because I see that the path that you were walking wasn't going to get you to what I believe you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because God has a bigger plan for you. You was thinking a little too small. God said, go bigger. You're meant for way more. So let me take you to a new place where you can really get what you deserve. And it will cost you, your new life will cost you your old life. And this new place I'm taking you, you will have to make some sacrifices. Okay, period. If you're not willing to make sacrifices, then you're not willing to receive your blessings. And it's just that simple. And yeah, so I'm on different shit, brother. Like I can't play with the kiddie. I don't splash around and play in the kiddie pool. Okay, I'm in the adult club. You feel me? And the kids gotta. You in grown folks' business? You know, that's what my mama always used. That's what my mama always used to tell me. Don't be in grown folks' business. And a lot of y'all be trying to be in grown folks' business, and y'all can't comprehend or even understand where the fuck I'm coming from, because you still in the kiddie pool. You still are a kid. Let me teach you something. You know, just get inspired. Don't hate. Get inspired. Get motivated by my success, because I'm going to win regardless. You know what I'm saying? Everything I want, best believe I'm getting in this lifetime. Why? Because I'm going after it. I'm showing up for it. I don't ride the bench. You feel me? I'm a self-made woman. I don't got a dick ride. I don't got a bench ride, because I'm a star player. I'm a key player in this thing called life. I really call the plays. I really call the shots. I'm not a store runner. I'm not a yes man. I'm not going to sit here and enable people's bad behavior and give a killer a cookie. You need to be in jail. And I'm just saying, it is that simple. Like, I hold myself accountable, and that means that the people around me will be held accountable as well. We will all grow together, or else you can go your separate way. We can grow apart. If I can't grow with you, I will be glad to get rid of you. The fuck? Because you're not going to slow me up. I'm going to win regardless, if that's either with you or without you. Either you can watch me win, or you can win with me. But you feel me? That's the only two options. You're not going to fuck up with my motion, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But yeah, you have been evicted from this life of mine. And you can feel any type of way about it. You can spread lies. You can be mad. You can hate me. Oh my God. I'm so sad. It still won't change my mind. You're not for me. It's that simple. You may at one point been someone that I could relate to, because I was still living in trauma. See, it was a trauma bond, bitch. I was lonely. You just fed my ego. You know what I'm saying? But you never fed my soul. You never really allowed for me to grow. You never gave me the space to be a better me. You just allowed me to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? And you matched that energy. You know, I stayed on the same level with you. I'm ready to rise up. Some people really are just, like I said, it's just a trauma bond. Like, you met them maybe in a time of your life where you were depressed or lonely, or it was just convenient. It was easy to fuck with them. But anything on easy is never rewarding. But yeah, it feels better to win something when you know you really had to work for the win. You know? And me and my spirit team, we are the strongest. We are the largest. I run with apes, gorillas, lions, tigers, and fucking bears, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I run with the whole damn jungle. Jungle Beats, holla at me. 2 years a hot nigga, and a shot nigga. But yeah, so at the end of the day, there is nothing nobody can do to stop my blessings from coming through. God put it in motion, baby. Not even the devil himself could come up against me and win. I promise you that. The devil always has to back down when it comes to me. Oh my God, how did she get through that? Oh my gosh, how did she rise up from that? Oh my gosh, I thought she would have been dead. No, I rose up from the dead. Okay? Resurrection. Just like Jesus. I'm God in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, everything I want, everything I command comes to fruition. I'm really a queen. I wear my crown every day, never tilted, never coming off, and it won't fit nobody else's head. It was made specifically for mine. Okay, period. And at the end of the day, we're in the season of our lives where, yes, you need to speak up for yourself. You need to speak on your accomplishments. You know, be proud of yourself out loud. You know, show up and show out for yourself. Shine bright. Don't let nobody take away your shine because they didn't see your struggle, and they damn sure wasn't with you in the struggle. So they just gonna have to see this shine and be mad if you want to, because your light will always irritate people's demons. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But like I said, nobody can stop. Nobody's more powerful on this earth and has power in your life to take away your blessings or what God already had destined for you. Like, it's just, it won't happen. I'm so sorry, not sorry, but focus on yourself. And like I said, yo, I'm really just having fun. I'm really just talking my shit. And I'm really just, I deserve this. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of my life, I tried to play it smaller than, you know, I should have, just to keep others comfortable. And I didn't want people to think that, you know, I'm arrogant or conceited or self-centered. But at the end of the day, it's not self-centered. It's just self-confidence. It's knowing who I am, and it's allowing me to show up for myself. And I have to do this because if I don't show up for myself, who will? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people left me for dead, and I didn't die. So I'm alive. I have a voice. You know what I'm saying? I have a life that God gave me, and it's important. You know what I'm saying? I'm important because I'm here. If I wasn't important, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need to be important to everyone. No, but I'm important to myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be loved by everyone. I just need to love myself. I don't need to be accepted by everyone. I just need to accept myself. That's what we're on this earth for. It's to learn ourselves, to love ourselves, to be there for ourselves first and foremost, to get what we want out of this life. And that's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just growing and showing you how I grow through everything that I go through. I had to grow up fast in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through a lot of pain at an early age. So it's either let it make me or let it break me. And I wasn't going to allow it to break me. I was going to grow through everything I go through. And that's why I'm so big on growth. I'm huge. Like, I don't want nothing in my life if it ain't growing. I wouldn't even want me if I wasn't growing. Because, ew. Like, what? If you're not growing, you're already dead. Like, seriously, like, what is your purpose here? You know what I'm saying? What are you really doing? So, yeah. I'm just, if you play it too humble, people tend to forget that you're really that. Like, you're not nothing to be played with. You know what I'm saying? And that you're not regular. So, I know I'm not regular. I'm rare. And I'm magic, not average. So I'm just helping other people step outside of their own shell by stepping out of mine. And that's what I'm saying. Just allow yourself to shine. Even the stars be jealous of me because I shine so bright. I'm the biggest star, period. And I thank God so much for protecting me. I love you so much, God. Thank you so much. Like, it's just, when you really have God's favor over your life, you just know you're blessed every day you wake up. Like, there's really nothing to complain about. Like, you're blessed, bro. Like, you're protected. You're in good hands at all times. So just rest in that knowing. You know what I'm saying? Rest securely in that knowing. And I just give gratitude through everything, because nothing can happen to me if God didn't allow it to. It has to go through God to get to me, period. So anywho, like I was saying, is I don't really care about the jealousy and people trying to spread lies and all that. That's gonna come with the game. You feel me? Know how to play the game, or sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Get put out the game. But so yeah, like, truth gets exposed, like the lies get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Everything done in the dark comes to light. So I really don't even worry about it. At the end of the day, you can't speak on someone that you never met. I just know what my intuition tells me. So when God brings me information about someone, I have to listen to it, because that's God protecting me. And if I was to disobey that and deny my intuition and how I feel about someone, that would be me slapping God in the face, and I'm not doing it. So at the end of the day, if God tells me, oh, this person ain't right, you feel me, they not good for you, they not good for the people that you love, whatever, I'm going to tell my people that. I'm going to, you feel me, like, remind myself of that. I'm going to listen. I obey God, and I obey my intuition. So at the end of the day, you just can't speak on someone though that, like me, who you've never met, because like I said, your opinion holds no weight to my truth. And I'm one who doesn't hide shit. I don't hide. Like, what I say is what I mean. What I mean is what I say. What I do is out of genuine intentions, pure intentions, and from the heart. You feel me? From the soul. I'm soul led. You feel me? I'm heart led. I'm not ego driven, and I'm not in competition. I'm not in competition with nobody walking this earth. I don't worry about y'all. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, having control over me and having to take care of me is enough. You know what I'm saying? That's my responsibility. And yeah, so you can't keep up alive for long, bro. Because especially with someone like me who is consistently showing up in her truth, and it adds up. It adds up. And the bullshit don't. But them bad things you gotta get from around you feel me? Them soul ties, they're poison to your soul. Okay? Your soul has been stunted, and it needs to grow. So I tell you to ask God to remove all spiritual ties to certain people. Remove this blockage from my life. And it comes with you having to make the sacrifice to kick them to the curb. It may hurt. You know, you can't let your care for other people outweigh the love you have for yourself, man. You can still care about somebody and still get rid of them. It is what it is. You know? I can't choose people over myself no more. So, I mean, and that's true power, that's true strength, that's true self-love. Like, how much do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough to treat yourself right, to go after what you really want and what you deserve? You know what I'm saying? To really walk with God. Like, if you're not led by God, you definitely can't lead me. Because where you gonna lead me to? The devil? Destruction? Dumb shit? Lies? Like, depression? The fuck? Like, you gonna take me down? A lot of people too, like, they just bring the vibes down. So they take you down with it. You know what I'm saying? They're low vibrational. So they gonna take you down with them. You're not taking me down. I don't want an anchor that keeps me down. No. Release me. No, like, seriously. Yeah, but where other people try to drag you down, I'm gonna be there to lift you up every motherfucking time. You feel me? So don't even worry about it. Don't worry about what they gonna do and what they gonna say, whatever. They can't touch you here. You saying? You see what I'm saying? You protected, baby, when you with me. Period. I'm talking about in the real way. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's a different type of motion. This is a different type of life. You know what I'm saying? This is real royalty. And with me, bruh, it's just a whole new life. It's a brand new world. It's a whole new world. Yeah, period. What is that? Out with the old and with the new. Goodbye clouds of gray. Hello skies of blue. And then there's another one. It's I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Yeah, those are all theme songs for when you walk into my life, what you can expect. Period. So, yeah, I love you. And this was just really about energetic boundaries, knowing your worth, practicing real self-love, kicking bitches to the curb. See you. The fuck? Choosing yourself. Okay, it's about fucking time. You've placed yourself in the back of the line for too long enough. Okay, you a leader. You the line leader, not the caboose. The fuck? So yeah, lead yourself and the ones you love by sticking up for yourself and being good for yourself. You only can be good for others if you're good for yourself. You only can love others correctly if you love yourself correctly. So it starts with really leading and living a positive lifestyle, a real godly, loving, soulful, genuine, authentic lifestyle. And you're too special and too rare to just be playing it like you're regular and allowing just anyone access to you. Like, you gotta protect your energy. Because you're too special, you know what I'm saying? When you know that, you start moving like that. So that's why I say we can tell when someone has low self-esteem or just doesn't believe that they deserve good things, because what you surround yourself with, who you surround yourself with, and the things you do, how you act, the habits you have. Like, it says a lot about you. You know, I thought I knew who you were, but the things that you engage yourself in, it's very disappointing. Yeah. You can hit the reset button at any time, okay, period. Like I said, you can start over in life at any time. And you got to know that we all need a little help. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. We all need healing because we've all been through shit. There's nobody walking this earth who doesn't have a past, one, and who hasn't been through shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's really sad that this world has made us, like this generation, it's hard to love. You know, we're all scared to fucking love and be vulnerable and let someone in because of how much we've been hurt in our past. But that's why I say heal people, heal other people, and hurt people. So I'm just grateful that I've healed, because I don't walk around hurting people, and I actually can embrace love. You know, not just the love for self, but love from another person who really does want to love me. You know, and I know what real love looks like because I've given it to myself. And I know what it doesn't look like because I've had that before and I don't want it again. And I'm not going to look over the red flags to accept that back into my life ever again. But yeah, like, you're not a burden just because you're not fully healed. Like, you don't have to be fully healed to be in a good connection. You know what I'm saying? So just know that the right person for you will help you in life, and they won't judge you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all will help each other. And just the love y'all have, if it's real love, will just heal you automatically. Like, love heals. It's no force. You know what I'm saying? It's no force. So yeah, just know that you're deserving of real love no matter what stage of life you're on. And you don't have to talk about all your problems, but just know that you also don't have to deal with them all alone either. And when you're a real big giver like me, you do need to ask God to protect your heart, okay? So that the wrong ones don't, you know, because there's takers looking for givers, you know what I'm saying, just to take from you, and they don't have nothing to give to you. You know what I'm saying? It's draining. So, and you don't deserve that type of shit in your life no more. You know what I'm saying? So ask God to protect your heart from this point moving forward. Okay? And to just allow the right people to greet you at this point, because we tired. There's also a lot of people, because I see souls, so I can see through the mask that people wear. Like I said, like, I feel and see souls. Where others just see face and they see the surface, I see way beneath that with everyone. And so there's a lot of people who walk around with a smile, you know what I'm saying? They laugh, they giggle, they crack jokes just to keep themselves from crying and dying. Just to keep themselves from crying and crashing out and falling apart. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you got to realize that behind that smile of people is really a lot of pain that they holding inside, that they've never felt that they could release, or that anyone would care, or, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to feel weak. But that's not weakness. Showing emotion is not weakness. Having a heart is not weakness. Crying is not weakness. That's true strength. Most authentic thing you can do is be vulnerable, because that's the real you. Everything that you hold inside that you try to hide, that's the real you. And it just needs to be met with acceptance. You know what I'm saying? And I accept people for all of who they are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're safe with me, but no passion. But at the end of the day, that's why I do my healing sessions, because vulnerability is really important. And a lot of us, especially in the black community, you know, we haven't felt like we could be vulnerable because we always thought it was a sign of weakness. But it's really strength, though. Like, to be able to love and to be kind and all of that when the world has not been kind to you is true strength. But yeah, so just know that you're not alone. And then there's problems in life that, you know, you have broke people problems, right? So you need money, and it's problems that only money can fix, like being broke. And you know, but then you get money and you still got problems. So that's how you know you need God, because there's problems that money cannot fix. And then you can have all the money in the world, you can have all these different type of relationships, but you will never truly be happy if you're not happy from within. You know, it's just gonna be fleeting, because money comes and goes, people come and go, you know what I'm saying? But when you are steady within yourself and you have real love and happiness within yourself, and you found that within yourself, that's real stability, that's security, you know, because you can't leave yourself, and God can never leave you. God will never leave you. So if you found peace and love and a great bond with God, it will fix everything. You know what I'm saying? And it will definitely fix the things that money can. And yeah, so just get in tune with God, you know, get right with your soul, you know, and heal, because that's the root of everything. And once the root is healthy and stable and secure, then the tree can fully sprout in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? And then some of us do run to like money to work, you know, our career, and you know, like whether it's to the gym, or some people even choose, you know, drugs or whatnot to distract themselves from feeling certain things or having to face certain things within themselves. But it's always gonna come back, you know what I'm saying, if you don't really deal with it properly. So those distractions that you have, they won't be able to distract you forever. And at some point you will have to deal with what you're going through within yourself, or else it will just destroy you at some point, you know, and it's going to drain you. So yeah, you can't distract yourself forever. If you run away from the problem, you just create more problems and you never really solve anything. So yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for watching this podcast episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join Pure Soul Tribe, and follow me on all platforms. Links in the description box down below. Come shout me, Pure Soul Shop, and come book your healing session with me one-on-one. Yeah, come talk to the realest. Period. I love you so much.
I ain't never need nobody help me. I got it off the mud. You told me you love me, was all a lie. Ain't no surprise to the engine when I drive by. Hit my goals with precision, that's the bullseye. You can't forget me, your mind's where I reside. You see no fear in my eyes, I walk through the dark. It's a brave heart, I heal scars. Too much fake shit, I can never relate. We go